today we're going to dive into the practical Python script that manage multiple queues, which can be really useful in various applications like task including our load balancing. In this video, we'll walk through a script that handles three separate queues. We'll see how this script can. Number one is add workloads. Um, in this, it distribute new tasks or items to the queue with the smallest total load, making sure that no single queue gets overwhelmed. Number two is remove the workloads. Efficiently remove the smallest value from the queue that has the smallest first element, ensuring we handle data in a fair and organized manner. Three is display queues and format and display the current state of the queue so you can see how the workloads the workloads are distributed. So we'll break down the code line by line, explaining how each part works and why it's important. Whether you are new to the Python or looking to refresh your understanding of queue management, this tutorial will give you a solid grasp of how to implement and work with the queues in Python. So let's get started and see how this script operated. So let's start. We have this first line, the unique separator line for output formatting. Ang purpose nito is ginagamit para maglagay ng space bilang separator ng line sa output para maganda ang pagkaka-format ng line natin, ng code natin. The second one is the function to add a workload to the queue. We define here the add to queue or the queues. Ang purpose nito ay ito ang function natin na nag-add to queue and magdadagdag ng workload sa queue na may pinaka mahabang total loaded sa loob ng queue. Next is the while true. Purpose nito is patuloy na hinihingi ng user na valid na positive integer para sa workload. Details nito is katulad nito. We input the value of workload, hinihingi sa user na naglagay ng value. The integer, kino-convert ang input into an integer value. Sunod is the if workload less than equals to 0, tinitingnan kung positive ang workloads natin. Next is the raise value error, nagto-throw ng exemption kung invalid yung input natin. And the print E, pinapakita ang error message kung may exception. Next is the main load and the main load index. Ang purpose nito is nagsaset ang main load sa infinity at ang main load index sa -1 para mahanap ang queue na may pinakamahabang total of loaded. Next is for I in range. Purpose nito is ini-iterate ang lahat ng queues para hanapin ang may pinakamahabang total of loaded. Ang details nito is the sum quiz equivalent of I, kinakalculate ang total loaded ng I natin, which is the queue. And the next is the if total of loaded is less than main load, tinitignan kung ito ang pinakamahabang loaded, and main load index is equals to I, ina-update ang index ng queue na may pinakamahabang loaded, and the main loaded is equals to total loaded, ina-update ang minimum loaded of value. Next is queues, the main load index. Ang purpose naman nito is dinadagdag ang workload sa queue na may pinakamahabang total loaded at ibinabalik ang updated na list ng queues natin. Next is we have the function to remove the smallest value from the queue. We define here the remove from queue. Ang purpose nito is ay nag-aalis ng pinakamaliit na value mula sa queue na may pinakamaliit na first element. Next is the main value is equals to float. INF purpose is nagsaset ng main value sa infinity at main value index sa -1 para mahanap ang queue na may pinaka mababang first element of numbers. Next is we have the for I in range length queues. Ang purpose nito is ini-iterate ang lahat ng queues para hanapin ang queue na may pinakamababang first element. We have the details here in this code. In if queues I, tinitignan kung ang queue ay hindi empty. Next is queues I 0 less than main value. Kino-compare ang first element ng queue sa current minimum of value. Na Next is the um, minimum value is equals to q's I is equal I 0. Dito naman is ina-update ang minimum value. And next is the mean value index is equals to I. Dito is ina-update na nung index ng Q na may pinakamababang first element. Diyan na niya ina-update yung lahat. Um, next is the if main value index. Ang purpose nito is tinitingnan kung walang valid na Q na nahanap nahanap o lahat ng Q's ay empty. Um, the details of this is the if main value index is equals minus 1 kung walang Q na nahanap. Yan yung um, line natin dyan sa pag walang nahanap na Q. Next is the not Q's main value index. Kung yung Q natin is empty, yan nahahanapin niya. Kung empty ang Q na nahanap. Print Q underflow is ipinakita ang error message kung walang valid na Q na nahanap. Next is the we have Q's main value index that pop return Q's. Ang purpose nito is inaalis ang pinakamalitong value mula sa identified na Q at ibinabalik ang updated na list ng Q. Kasi ang inaalis niya is yung pinaka minimum um, minimum niya. Next we have here a function to display the Q's. Um, we define this as display queues. Ang purpose nito is dinidisplay yung function na nagpo-format at nagpapakita ng laman ng lahat ng queues. Um, we're going to return the return space that join string queue for queue in quest. If queues else is empty, purpose nito is pinag-uugnay ng string nag-uugnay ng string at nagre-representation ng lahat ng queues sa isang string niya. We have also the details. I-details natin sa para mas maunawaan natin. The string queue is kino-convert ng bawat queue sa string. The space that join, etc. is pinag-uugnay ang mga strings gamit ang space natin. And if queue else is empty, is nagbabalik ng empty kung ang lahat ng queue ay walang laman. Next, we have here the number 5 is a main program loop. We have here the if, name, and main. We have here a queues and three separator, and we have print unique separator. Ang purpose nito is nag-i-initialize ng tatlong empty queues at piniprint ang unique separator line para sa formatting, para may spacing tayong nagaganap. Sunod is the while true. Ang purpose nito is nagsisimula ng i-infinite loop para patuloy na ipakita ang parang state ng bawat queue natin. The details is the fq I plus 1, we display queues to queue to I. Pinapakita ng format ng bawat queue is naandun. Piniprint niya. Next is we have the um, print unique separator and the print exit, enqueue and dequeue. Dito is pinapakita ang menu option para sa user. Yan yung pagpipilian ng user. Kung alin yung pipiliin niya sa tatlong yan. Next is the user choice is equals to -1 or -1. While user choice that not in range, ang purpose nito is hinihingi ng choice ng user at sinusuri ang input niya. So, i-details natin sa input, what is your choice? Inaas niya tayo kung ano yung choice natin. Kino-convert ang input ng user sa integer. Except value error is hinahandle ang valid inputs natin kung hindi integer yung ilagay natin. Next is we have the if, elif, and else condition here. Ang purpose nito is pinoproseso ng choice ng user. Dito nagpa-process yung mga in-input ni user, yung choice ni user. If user choice is equals to 0, nagsusukli ng thank you message at nag-exit sa loop because yung 0 is thank you yung loop niya doon. And elif user choice equals to 1, tinatawagan parang kino-call out niya yung add to queue para magdagdag ng workload dun sa queue natin. And else, tinatawagan ng remove or pop para magtanggal ng value dun sa queue natin. Ayan. So, details nung sa elif natin is the queues is equals to add to queue. Ina-update ang list ng queues pagkatapos magdagdag ng workloads natin sa queue. And the queues equals to remove from queue. Queues, ina-update ang list ng queues pagkatapos magtanggal ng value na na-delete natin. Ayan. So, ganun lang siya, and let's try to run this formatting code na to, and I will show you the given example. na dun sa documentary ko. And so now let's run this code. We're going to the terminal, new terminal. We just input Python and the Python file name Python q dot py. Ayan. So as you can see, nandito na yung mga queue natin is which is empty pa nakalagay, and this is the menu na pagpipilian natin. um, I am a user. Ako yung user natin here, and which is mag-i-input tayo dito ng magpipili tayo dito ng ng dito sa tatlo, which is NQ, DQ, or exit. First, we need to NQ. Maglalagay tayo. What is the value? And then gagayahin natin yung given example ni ma'am, which is first value is 3. Sunod is another choices, um, which is 1, and we add the um, value of 5 and 1 again, and we input another value which is 2. Ayan, so as you can see, kompleto na yung queue 1 to 3 niya. May mga values is 3, 5, 2, and we're gonna go add again 1. I choose 1 and add some 1 again. As you can see, tingnan nyo kung saan siya mag-a-add. Doon siya nag-add sa katabi ng 2 because doon sa code natin is doon siya sa 2, dumagdag kasi parang tinatabi nung value na smallest doon sa minimum ng q is doon din sa doon din sa smallest number na nilagay natin, which is doon sa first q natin is si 2 yung pinakamababa, and doon sa tumabi si 1 na nilagay natin. Next is we have a new choice. We input a choice. I input a value of um, as once is we input 4. As you can see, dun sa tumabi sa 3 because mas malapit siya dun sa smallest number natin. Next is I NQ uli, and we input na another given value which is 2. Ayan. So nakita natin palagi siya doon nilalagay dun sa may smallest number sa katabi niya. Next is nalagay na natin lahat ng Q in the given situation dun sa given example ni ma'am. Tapos na tayo dun sa NQ sa paglalagay ng value. Pwede natin siyang i-try yung kanina yung pag hindi integer yung in-input natin is maglalagay ng invalid input kasi hindi nga integer yung nilagay natin. Sa 2 naman is DQ is mag-pop up o magre-remove na ng value. Ang i-remove ng value niya is the smallest value or the minimum value of the queue in that queue. So, what is your choice? I choose DQ, and let's see kung ano yung number na i-delete niya or i-pop up niya. As you can see, yung number 2 yung pinap niya kasi in the first queue, 1 to 3, sa pababa na yun, yung number 2 yung smallest value niya, smallest number. Kasi yung 3 at 5 mas mataas kay 2. And so, next is we choose only yung DQ, and the number 1 yung naalis from the queue list because siya yung pinaka-minimum in that queue list. Kasi minimum nga yung dinidelete natin, yung pinapop natin. And the last one is the 2 is 2 is the inalis natin because as I can say siya yung pinaka minimum value in the queue. So yun lang yung pagraran ng code natin. Pop and pop yung smallest value in that queue, and pag-add naman dun sa queue natin is kahit anong value yung ilagay nyo doon, ganun pa at ganun pa rin yung ilalabas niya at iraran yung magiging program nung code natin. Kasi ang code natin, in this code natin is we remove the smallest value or smallest value in the queue list. So, nakita nyo na yung in-queue and DQ, and we're going to choose the 0, which is the exit or the exit na tayo and si si program is magsasabi ng thank you kasi tapos na yung ginawa nating program or ginawa nating running code. Ayan. So yun lang guys. Hopefully you like the video. Thank you for watching and God bless to you. Bye.